Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Page number 155 and 156. For the Maya Shakti, he is the Mayavi. So all this has to be based on the vibrations, on the Parabrahman only. Though despite all the apparent changes, it remains ever unaffected. Thus, in our view of apparent relative world, vibrations are a reality. Randomly, the truth may remain unaffected by seeming changes. If you look at the movement of the sun and star galaxies to that of the planets and the growth of a grass or the play of the seasons or the life cycle of a mosquito, you wonder at so much order. Even the seemingly serious aberrations are only plays of entertainment value. If a man is also part of the same nature, even global warming and such man-made aberrations should be within overall control of the powers that be, though there is no license for errant behavior on the part of humanity. It is this order that is instrumental in controlling all the conflicting forces of nature to cooperate for the welfare of the living things. God seems to take some pleasure in letting some aberrations happen. Sometimes, somewhere, the rain fails. Elsewhere, there are floods or tsunami or some other catastrophe. In the erroneous scale of dimensions, even these aberrations seem to be within limits. What does not seem to be within limits are the aberrations that the human mind is capable of. It goes hither and thither like the devil that he is. Though there is a lot of order and discipline in the entire length and the breadth of the whole universe, the human mind alone behaves or rather misbehaves like a mad dog with no control whatsoever. Is there some method by which we could control the forces of nature when they are going astray? Is there some way that this human mind can be brought under some semblance of control? If all things, materials and living things have come into being as a result of the vibrations of sound waves, the errant nature, including our minds, can be brought under control to a modicum of discipline by the use of same sounds or mantras, that is the Vedas. Through our breath, we can tune into the wavelength of the Paramatma by a way of yoga and get universal and personal benefits. There are sound waves beyond the hearing capabilities of the human ear in the lower and higher frequencies, but these waves can be amplified and made audible. The radio waves are an example. At the radio station, the audio waves are converted into radio waves for the propagation through the air and are recovered into the audible sound waves in the receiver sets. When I talk of this, it seems that modern science is not anti-religion. It is rather helpful in making aberrant ideas easier to comprehend. Say a few decades back, if some agnostic had subject to Veda Shabda and sound waves of the vibration of the Nadi, we would have not been able to give any sensible reply. What the radio receiver can do, we can do one better. This can be done only by concentrated, one-minded, serious effort of tapasya, to leave all diversions, distractions and possibilities with the clarity of purpose that I shall know the truth at all cost is requirement, without the flimsiest element of self-doubt or pride. However much we may preserve, if we have to understand, it can only be by the grace of God. The great rishis, who are the mantra drashtas or the seers, are those who have gone through the extreme throes of tapasya and reached the soaring heights of pinnacles of excellence. Rishis could hear all the vibrations existing in nature. They could tune into the specific frequencies, filtering all other unwanted emissions and static. Not only that, they could convert the vibrations into corresponding audio frequencies discernible by the human ear. Thus, the vibrations of the breath of the Paramatma could be interpreted to Veda mantras. One point occurring to me: Vedam is also known as Shruti. Shruti is audible or heard. Strotram is the ear. Vedas are converted from generation to generation over millennia by the way of mouth of the Guru to the ear of the Sishya, and reception by the mouth of the Sishya to the ear of the Guru for the correction, if need be. The rule was that these sounds were not to be written and read, mainly as to avoid errors due to the intricacies and nuances of the pronunciation, leading to the vibration in rhythm, sound, volume, and pitch. There are many sounds in the Vedas that cannot be correctly represented by a written script. They have to be heard and uttered. With that, each word or portions of the word are to be under or overemphasized or raised in pitch, called udatam, anudatam, or swaritam. However much one may try to indicate these by diacritical marks, there can always be errors in pronunciations, and there can be printing errors too. If there is a mistake in pronunciation, the meaning and the effect can totally vary. Shri Guru Namaha. Hari Om. Rama 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 Rama.